It's one of those rare occasions when you get the privilege of introducing a gentleman who has made great strides in energy technology. He is Tulsi Tanti, the chairman and CEO, and of course the founder of a great company called Suzlon Energy from India, which is now the third largest in the world. Tulsi, it's a great pleasure to welcome you.
Thank you.
I'm to start with the challenges energy is faced throughout the globe, and not just in India or in China or Africa, but throughout, including the developed world. I wanted your perspective as the chairman and CEO of a great company.
So, as you know, the global the energy resources are quite limited, but at the same time, the global economy of the different part is growing. So, average the new energy requirement of the world, it's nearly 5 to 7% on a year it's required. In particular, like China and India, where is the emerging economy is there, they are looking for 10 to 15% growth is there. So this is the growth of the energy is going on a global basis.
As an entrepreneur, when you go out of India, so you give a great example of your initiative that is infrastructure that you have put in place in Brussels. I want you to elaborate a bit on, because you gave a very good presentation a little while ago. And the second part of this question is when you come to countries like the US, the policy has to work hand in hand with the entrepreneurial initiatives. Otherwise, it becomes a roadblock after some time. So I wanted your take on those.
I strongly believe that the US government, in particular the new President Obama administration has bring the lot of great initiatives and very long-term the visibility of the targets they have set. But these are the targets for the 2025, it's said. But same time is becoming very important for implementation policy framework, which is aligned with the states and federals, has to work on together. And they have to bring down for those parties. It's some gap is there. We have a clear visibility up to 2012, but after 2012, it's not the very clear visibility in the US is there. The same important part is becoming for the US energy security point of view. The renewable is the prime agenda for the government is there, which we appreciate that. But the biggest constraint and the bottleneck is how much finance is available to finance those projects. What the liquidity banks and institute can mobilize fast. Currently it's a very slow process is going on. So these are the mismatched situations it's bringing uncertainty for the entrepreneur point of view. So we are looking a very strong visibility as the long term, at least for the 10 years point of view. The country has enormous wind resources, more than 2.5 million megawatt we can generate out of the wind. Not only that, currently the wind industry it's providing 85,000 jobs, has added in the last year in 2008. We see the long opportunity for the job creations, manufacturing base, energy securities, and same time the low cost of energy and mitigate the climate crisis. So it is a huge opportunity for the country like US for the development front. It's available is there, but then it's the industries and the government has to work, and the same time the state administration has to work hands on hands, and that can bring the better future and better life in the USA.
For those of us in this country and even in India, we see wind farms few and far between. But you gave a great example of your infrastructure in Brussels. I want you to elaborate a bit on that so our viewers can understand, the size, the power generation, etc.
As you know, there is two types of the wind projects are there. One is onshore and one is the offshore. The next generation of the growth, particularly in the developed market like Europe, where the land sites are fully utilized is there. Now the second level of the growth is possible in the offshore, and that's the next level of the technology, and it's a very high engineering marvels is required. So we have bring the 5 megawatts and 6 megawatt size of the wind turbine which we are putting in the sea is the 40-meter depth in the foundation is there, and we can go up to 100 kilometers in the sea. And those size of the turbines we can put and bring the energy to the cost and to bring the more and more green energy. If we understand the certain size and dimensions of the product is there, its rotor diameter is 126 meter is there, which is equal to 2 football ground, and each wing is equal to 747 aircraft size. So those types of the product is there, and 40 meter depth and 120 meter The tower is there. So it's a large engineering showcase, we can say, and we have built, and it is successfully running in the British Sea and also the Belgium. And currently our team is building those turbines in the German Sea. So this thing is coming, and very soon I see the next 3 to 4 years it will come to the US Sea also. Those types of the product and technology we are willing to bring here.
I want to now ask you about you in particular and in general about individuals like the IIT alumni who have made a name for themselves, who mentor a lot of other entrepreneurs. So you are a trailblazer in your unique identity. How do you think we can collaborate the synergy of all these successful people so we could then pass on the torch or the baton to the next generation who can then get inspired by you?
First of all, I would like to thank the PAN IIT who has bring this event. It's extremely well organized and a lot of good talent from the different parties assembled here. And it's a great network and platform for us to communicate and same time to exchange. A lot of expertise are available in a different geography and the people. The most important point from my point of view is there, by exchanging this knowledge for each other, we can creating a great opportunity for individuals and professionals. That is the key area is there. And we have a lot of talent and expertise are available in any part of the world, and particular Indians are doing great jobs for bringing a lot of technology and a lot of administrative expertise. They can get this opportunity to understand what the next level of the industries and business is moving, so they become entrepreneur or they become a great professionals or the great technicians or the innovators. So those things, in my mind, it's bringing a lot of good collaborations, and that's the right platform the PAN IIT management team is providing. I can appreciate that.
Finally, we want to get a couple of anecdotal examples so we all can get inspired by your personal journey. You were running a textile company and you faced energy crunch like all of us do in India, and you started this initiative saying, let me face the challenge and build my own solution for it, and you started with 2 turbines and then it grew up. So in your journey, I know it's very difficult to look back for past so many years, but there are a couple of instances I'm sure where you had this impetus, the challenge, and you overcame that. So I would like you to share a couple of instances.
No doubt, it's if you can understand, but being a basic DNA in my thinking pattern, I can do any business or any industries, but no doubt it's a great challenge is always there, and that's the opportunity. I can see differently, so that's the part is there. When we are doing a textile business and now it's moving to the highly innovative industries and highly technology driven and very large project infrastructure and complex the industries models, so it's very different, the phenomena is there, because textile is a very conventional traditional business, we can say. More standardization and commodity sector is there. Compared to that, it's completely different. There is no presence in the most of the part of the world. Even US has also started this technology in this. It's very late, we can say. Europe is the pioneer, but when you go to the Asia, nobody is there. Even today we are the leader in the Asian markets just because of we are pioneer on that to bring. So my mind is the challenge part is the key was to bring the technology and the talent to manage this business sitting in third world country like India, and to bring the global empire for the world business management. It is the biggest challenge we have faced. To deal with the technology, that is the second challenge we have faced. And the third is, it's always good in the home market, but when you are going into the different market and eating the different market shares and the different geography, it's the biggest corporate challenge, we can say, that we have to deal with that. But we have overcome out of all these 3 types of the challenge, and same times we are bringing a lot of value for our people and our stakeholders. So that's the part of the story.
Well, Tulsi, we wish you continued success and thank you so much for your time.
No, it's my pleasure, and thanks a lot.